What's going on, MFs? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 201. Today, my guest is Amanda J. She is a food influencer here in Lubbock and in Dallas. She is the owner and operator of Cowgirlseat on TikTok, and she's a cool girl. I really had a fun time and a good conversation with her. Of course, you know, I love food, and so does she. So we had a really good time. Shout out to Swagadelic for helping me out this episode. And shout out to her friend for coming and being there for support. If you guys would, please follow her on TikTok. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It is free and it's easy. And it's the best way you can support us. You can also like and rate, review on like iTunes and Spotify. You can subscribe to our Patreon for $5 a month. And you can check out my website and buy merch. You can DM me for merch, all of that. Please, people, interact with us, share our posts, comment, everything. It's all pretty much free and an easy way to support us. And I really hope you guys enjoy this one, and thank you. Let's start it. Here we are, post episode 200, finally back in the Snake Pit. If you can please introduce yourself, let us know kind of what you do a little bit, please.
For sure. I'm Amanda. I'm a food influencer in the Dallas and Lubbock areas. I just like to support small businesses and show people good food.
Nice. About your friend?
Yes.
What's your name over here?
So I'm Laura. This was a surprise to be able to show Amanda. I was here for moral support, but anyways, Laura, I go to tech, animal science major, not really a food influencer. But
you do like food, yeah.
I do like food, so
you're qualified to be here.
Obviously, yeah.
So you're a food influencer. Can you kind of give me a little breakdown of what that means?
Yeah, so I started off during quarantine. I just wanted to support small businesses, help them grow, get the word out, because they were having a lot of trouble staying open. And then bigger places like Dunkin', H-E-B, places like that started reaching out to me, and they were like, hey, we want to be on your page. So basically, I'll promote their products, I'll promote their business. If they have something new, like True Texas Barbecue, like they had the queso brisket sandwich for a while. So I promoted that on my page. So it's a lot of fun. I get to try new things, show people interesting products, food that might not have known about.
Can you pull up Instagram?
Pull up Instagram?
Yeah.
So you get a lot of free food. Is that as cool as it sounds?
Yeah, I've put on a lot of weight, but it definitely is pretty cool. I've been to so many places I never would have tried because they're expensive,
For sure.
And I'm a college kid, so I'll take what I can get.
Hey, press Windows G real quick. And then press that record button. That one.
I think it is recording.
No, it stopped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Sweet.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, so what's your favorite type of food?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
Do you ever just get tired of anything?
I get tired of
barbecue.
Texas barbecue sometimes. I love Texas barbecue, but I get tired of it. It's
For sure.
I mean, I love brisket, and there's so many different ways to do brisket, but it's all the same unless they change the seasoning and
Yeah.
I get tired of Tex-Mex a lot too. It's
Tex-Mex.
all the same, but I'll always take a margarita. Always.
There you go.
Yeah. So my bad. I was worried about this. How did you get into this? What made you want to do all of this?
I mean, I just wanted to support small businesses when I first started, I wanted to get the word out there about them because, they were struggling. They were shutting down during quarantine because they couldn't afford to stay open.
It was scary. It was.
Yeah. And I mean, one of my favorite restaurants closed down. And so that made me really sad. I wanted to help. So, I mean, these are people's livelihoods, so I wanted to try to work to keep other restaurants, other family businesses from going through the same thing.
For sure.
And your primary tool is it TikTok? Would you say that's where you're making all these videos?
Yeah, I post pretty much the same thing on Instagram and TikTok. Sometimes it's a little different, but I like TikTok a lot better. Social media, I feel like is just my calling. I have a lot of fun doing it. I mean, it's cool to show people things that I like, and I like to see what other people like. So that's why I love social media.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I love watching your videos, seeing all that. But I think what's interesting about it is you're doing it in two different places. Yeah. So I've obviously know kind of a little bit about the Lubbock, but when I see you do it in Dallas, I'm like, man, I kind of want to try that out. That's fucking cool. You did one that has stuck out with me with that pig's head. You know what I'm talking about? Where was that at?
So that was at CBD Provisions in Dallas. It's one of the restaurants at the Jewel, which is a really nice hotel. Mm-hmm. They have their pig's head carnitas. So they serve you a half a pig's head and then tortillas, salsa, limes, stuff like that.
Right.
And
Look fucking good.
it's
Presentation
really good.
seems pretty dramatic.
Yeah, I know, but like that's what people like to see. I mean, obviously it
Yeah.
blew up, but it's like really crispy on the outside, really like fatty, juicy on the inside. So good. Definitely recommend if you're ever in Dallas.
God damn it, I hadn't ate lunch. I'm hungry.
While the topic's still fresh, where's the best margarita in Lubbock?
Oh, best margarita in Lubbock. I mean, I might be biased, but I love Chimmy's. I always go to
Yeah.
Chimmy's. They've got good drinks though, like their rummarita. It's really good.
Yeah, it's dangerously good.
Oh yeah. Their drinks are just
So strong too.
yes, that's why I go there. And the food there is pretty good too. Like they've got their Mexican pizza, you know. It's pretty
Yeah, it's pretty good food. I don't really drink those kind of drinks. I never have had. I don't think I've ever had a margarita at a bar.
really?
Maybe,
serious right
maybe
now?
like I've never ordered one. I can tell you that for sure.
You beer kind of guy?
Yeah, that's all I drink. So I don't think I've ever had.
Dude, you
any of
need to
that
have
shit.
one.
I think if I did, I'd be really fucked up because I'm not good with liquor. Not at all.
Do you like craft beer or like
No,
Bud
fuck-
Light.
I like
just
Bud Light.
normal beer?
Fuck all that. No disrespect. Fuck all that shit. Just give me a goddamn beer. Like,
Life's too short for cheap beer.
you know? No, hell no. I got drunk off of, like, it was $20 last night. I got drunk from that drinking beer. So no, hell.
That's
Hell no.
I
funny.
feel that.
That is true. There's a big price difference, but you know, to me, it's kind of like how full do I want to feel?
That's the only
So
problem.
drinking a lot of beer is gonna make you bloated. You're gonna be burping and shit. But if you sip on some tequila, some good tequila or some good vodka, it's different. You just have to be able to control yourself, Roy. That's the thing. It's not the alcohol. It's you.
Well, if you pour the beer right, it won't make you feel bloated. Like if you pour it in the glass,
Uh-huh.
it makes the carbonation go away a little bit. So it's still carbonated, but it won't make you feel as nasty and bloated. If that's
Okay.
something you hate, because I hate that feeling.
Uh-huh.
So I always get a cup when I order beer at like Beer House or something like that.
Is that for real?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Saw it on TikTok.
Fucking
Interesting.
TikTok. I have such a, I don't know, man. I have a back and forth with TikTok. It really is the perfect app, like ever designed.
It's addicting.
It's like that's what they say. Like scientists literally perfected the perfect app, and that's what
The
TikTok
algorithm.
is.
Yeah,
Literally.
that's why I never even got on it once. It's dangerous. People send me TikToks all the time. I can see why. It's like crack. But I think it's definitely a great way to advertise and market yourself for sure.
Oh, it's the perfect way. I post like some clips on there. You follow me.
Yeah, I follow you on TikTok.
I don't follow anybody because if I did, I'd be fucking just
Yeah.
nonstop watching it.
I don't know. I watch the For You page. I don't really watch people's posts that I follow just
Uh-huh.
because, I mean, I like to see different stuff. Like sometimes I like to see stuff that from people I follow, but I mean, I don't really discover anything new typically. It's always the same stuff, you know?
Right. So back to the food. Would you say that you do more like chain restaurants or local, like small town stuff?
I try to do more local. Like I'm a big avid supporter of like supporting local, you know, like going to
For
farmers markets and stuff. But I mean, that doesn't pay the bills, you know? So there comes a point when I have to, you know, accept stuff from people. Like I worked with the Texas Rangers recently. And I mean, yeah.
How was that?
It
What
was
did you
really
do?
cool. They gave me a free couple tickets to the game, free parking, and then $100 gift card to like go buy merch, go buy food, and just share about it.
Nice.
So that was really cool. But that's what pays the bills, you know. Like
For
this,
sure.
this is my career. But
That's why I like you because you're doing this for your life, huh?
that's what I want to do.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, I love supporting locals. So like I'll go to restaurants and like pay out of my own pocket and post about them just because like you should always support places you love.
Gotcha.
Like if a place hosts me, I'll go back and
Yeah,
I'll
shout out
spend
to
my money.
Flips. That's my favorite bar in Lubbock.
I've never been. I want
It's
to go.
pretty chill. They got good chili dogs.
I want to. That's why I want to go. Like they look so good.
Chili dogs, huh? Do they have wings?
No,
No.
this is hot dogs. Well, I like the chili dog, but they have hot dogs.
You get yours without the bun? I'm just kidding.
Shout out to Jackson Bros Meat Locker. They supply the meat for them.
I've
That's
never
my-
heard of them.
That's my grandpa. They're in post.
Oh
They're-
heck yeah!
They're meat. They process meat in post, and that's my grandpa. I always got to shout them out too.
That's cool.
Yeah. So how does somebody like? Is it just because you grew a following? Is that how you get this? Like they know people are coming to you, so they'll reach out to you, like the Texas Rangers.
Yeah, pretty
They
much.
just reach out to you,
Yeah, they reach out to me. They find me. They email me. It's usually how business is done.
and you're the only one that like you run everything, you do everything yourself, just you.
For now, I mean, I'm gonna need to hire somebody eventually, just because all the emails, you know, all of the invoices, all the tax stuff, it's overwhelming. Like it really is. I'm gonna need to hire somebody at some point, but for now, it's all me.
That's a good problem to have. How long have you been doing this?
Since March of 2020. I started the account
legit.
November 2019, but I didn't really take it seriously until March.
Mhm.
But I've been doing it for about 2 years now. Just about.
Sweet.
Where would you say, like, who's offering you more? Is it just because, would it be Dallas that's offering you more because it's just bigger and it has more opportunity?
There's definitely more opportunities in Dallas. You know, there's more PR companies, which are like a big thing. Like they'll reach out to me and be like, hey, we're having an influencer event. You know, we want to host you here. There are a lot of influencer parties though. Like that's the fun thing.
You get
like,
invited to those?
so many parties, so many VIP events, so many grand openings.
That's awesome.
How do I get on this fucking list? Jesus fucking Christ.
Because you're not on TikTok, bro.
That is,
You know?
it's really what it is, probably.
So how many followers do you have on TikTok?
I think I'm almost to 28,000 on
Nice.
TikTok. So pretty decent.
Subscribe, please, people. Yeah, dude, that's fucking cool. So you just, like, out in Dallas, that's where they, or...
Tell us your TikTok real quick.
Cowgirlseat.
Cowgirlseat.
Like Cowgirlseat, and everyone's like Cowgirlseat, but it's not that. It's
Oh,
Cowgirlseat.
Cowgirlseat.
I'm thinking about putting like a period or something in there because I'm like, it's not Cowgirlseat.
You guys go follow Cowgirlseat on TikTok.
I appreciate it.
If we can get you a follow. You tell your followers to follow me.
There you go.
Follow my guy Roy.
Yeah, man, you got way more following than I do. That's really cool. Do you
And-
interact with those people? Like, do they comment a lot and shit?
Yeah, something I've been struggling with is a lot of like hate comments. Like I'll get so many people.
Bring that up, but all right.
Well, I mean, that's a big thing though. Like, I mean, when you're in the public eye, you know, you got to be ready for people pointing out your every flaw. Like, I get a lot of fat shaming comments. I'll get people saying, like, my favorite comment was hideous, nauseating sweat hog. Someone called me that.
What the fuck
And-
is wrong with people?
I know. I'm
People
like,
hate themselves. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's mean. What the fuck?
but there are like studies that have been done. Like, they get an adrenaline rush from
Oh,
doing
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like,
They got nothing else
For
going
sure.
on in their life.
literally. But I just responded with hogs don't sweat with a heart because they don't.
Nice. There you go.
Animal science.
So-
Degree.
Nice.
How much of that do you really read into? I mean, do you think that it would benefit you to just like not read the comments at all?
Yeah. And I feel like that's why celebrities don't either. Because like there's always going to be someone hating on you.
Yeah.
But
You know what that means? That means that you're making it. That's like a good problem to have.
I try to tell myself that.
Unfortunately,
I know. I wish I had
people hating.
one person to comment on my stuff.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, man, that's unfortunate.
I had one guy start talking shit to me randomly, and Roy asked me about it, and because he also was commenting positive things too,
It's weird.
on other stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just happy somebody said something because engagement is the key to the algorithms, and so many people are afraid to engage. You know what I mean? It takes confidence to be able to affirm somebody else,
For sure.
and there's not a lot of that in the social media world, unfortunately.
I know.
It's so much easier just to try to hate on people.
Yeah.
Because look what you're doing, you know what I mean? You're literally like, you're being dynamic, you're being creative, and you're making yourself vulnerable. And people that don't have the courage to do that are going to try to, you know, take shots at you.
For sure.
Dang, I didn't know you had that much following on there, and it's just growing every day.
Yeah. And I mean, the more followers I get, the more money I make, the more people I meet, the more opportunities I get. So I'm always trying to grow. But I feel like you should do that in any career, you know, like
Oh, yeah,
always try to
definitely.
better yourself in some way.
And do you take your own photos?
Mhm.
That's really good.
My own photos, my own videos, do it all with my iPhone. I've been thinking about getting a camera, but like cameras are expensive.
This looks really good. You have a really artistic eye.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, like, so all this you just learned through trial?
Yeah.
Dang.
My
Yeah.
mom's a photographer and she taught me a couple things like about like, you know, how to center up a photo and like how to
Lighting.
the focal point, lighting.
Your
But
lighting's really good.
Yeah, there's one thing about, now that I'm looking at yours, if you look at yours, it's like consistent, like the
It's-
way it is taken. Like if you go look at my Instagram, it's like one really good quality photo, a fucking shitty photo. I
Yeah.
need to go clean up my Instagram. It's like,
Yeah, for sure.
it's a big deal.
Look at it, it's so appealing.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
All of these make me want to go there.
It's hard when it's at night and I have to use flash because I just don't like the way that looks.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Maybe even bring a little ring light with you.
It's still not the same though. Like I feel
No.
like a lot of people that make it work, but I just can't make that work. It doesn't look right
Oh,
when I
okay.
try.
Too
But,
shadowy, probably.
yeah.
Was it you who posted that? No, somebody posted a video of like a restaurant style 7-Eleven in Dallas. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking. There's like a new 7-Eleven they opened
Yeah.
up. I have not been there. I didn't
No.
get invited to their opening, but
Fuckers.
I know, right? 7-Eleven, where you at?
Dang.
What about also that just opened?
Did it just open?
Yeah, I didn't get invited to that either. But I was talking to Kelsey Pittman. She's on the radio on like 99.5 and Kiss FM and stuff. I think she mainly talks on 99.5, but she got invited. They're known for their like walk up, like they're gonna have a walk up bar there. But they didn't have any of the drinks because I think in Lubbock you're not allowed to give out free alcohol, like by law or something. But I'm excited to go. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, I
There goes FedEx, y'all.
I overdid it on 4th of July with also some kind of not really feeling it right now. I ate so much fucking. I was dying in my room.
How many burritos did you eat, dude?
Bro.
Oh shit!
I ate.
How do I make it not do that?
Was that on here or was that on the TV? I couldn't hear.
Oh yeah, I guess it was on the TV.
Yeah.
My bad. How many burritos did you eat? Seriously.
I had spicy nuggets, I had a chimichanga, and I had 3 beef burritos.
God
Best thing
damn.
ever.
And I was feeling it. I was like, I'm drunk, and I was like, hell yeah. And then I went to sleep, and I woke up just in the middle of the night, like, oh my, like,
Sweating, having to take a shit.
dude,
huh?
my stomach was on fire, dude. I was like, this is it. This is
is the end.
I thought it like legit was like, fuck. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Am I like, no disrespect? I'm like, am I gonna shit myself in this bed? Because I'm not getting up. There's no way. And then it just passed. Thank God. That fucking sucked. So I'm off all subs for a little bit. Like that's my whole point. Because
Oh my god.
I fucking overdid
Am I
it.
gonna shit myself in this bed? That's what you said to yourself.
Honestly, I was like, am I gonna shit or am I gonna throw up? Like this is.
God.
And I was gonna do it in the bed. I was fully accepting it. I was like, I'm gonna clean it. Fucking A.
I think we
dog.
should edit this part out.
No, hell no. I ain't editing this part out. Fuck that shit, man. Keep that shit in here. But shout out to Osas, man. I mean, I'm excited for that Lubbock is getting something like that.
Shout out to the stomach pain.
It's worth it. It's worth it. People.
So anytime there's a new place opening, you're like expecting an invite?
Pretty much.
Nice.
Not necessarily in Lubbock, just because it's not really a thing. Like, I feel like I'm the only influencer in Lubbock that does like food. But
Probably. That's a
think so.
good thing. Yeah.
in Dallas, pretty much like most places. But I'm not big enough to get invited to like the huge things.
Not big enough yet.
Not yet. Exactly.
Yeah.
But,
If you're only 2 years in, I think you're on track to really, blow this thing up for sure.
I'm excited. I'm going to be full-time by the time I graduate in December. I got a deal. Snapchat reached out to me. They're doing a restaurant review seed program. So basically they're just trying to get more interesting and useful content on their page, and they want to become more discoverable like via the Snap Map. So like you can discover like restaurants, shops, stuff like that. So they are going to verify my account and just pay me to like put restaurants on the app for people to discover.
That's sweet.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's so cool.
I'm so excited about it.
How did you get that? Did they reach out to you?
Yeah, they
Dang.
found me.
That's pretty cool.
And I was like, this can't be real. Like, did they spoof the emails? Like,
It's legit though.
it's legit.
At what point? I mean, do you have an agent right now? Do you have somebody who represents you in any way?
No.
No. Eventually, though, you're gonna need one, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have my mom start responding to my emails for a little bit.
There you go.
Just because, like, I mean, she's like, I'll help you. You know, like, you're focusing on your career, you're doing your thing. I'll respond to your emails for you. And I'm like, okay, Mom, appreciate it.
Have you tried that Vizos?
No, I heard they just reopened. I really want to try it.
It's like right down the street.
It looks really good.
My friend went there.
What do you think?
Friday? No, that was yesterday. Thursday. And it looked like I've had it before. I didn't know it was them. And I didn't know they were a restaurant that was opening up because a lot of people like it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if you had ever tried that. Have you heard of that? It's
Vizos?
It's a African cuisine.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not brave enough to try it.
Not well
like-
enough?
I'm not brave enough.
It's not too.
I don't venture out very much when it comes to food.
What do you like to eat? Just,
I like to eat burgers and tacos, and I like to eat steak. I really like to eat steak and shrimp,
love steak.
chicken wings. I mean,
I do like a good chicken wing.
I eat a lot of steak.
I really like Double Nickel Steakhouse. Like, I feel like they have the best steak in Lubbock.
Really?
But it's kind of expensive. It's more like an anniversary type.
Is
place.
that on 50th? Or on Slide, I mean?
Yeah, it's on Slide.
It's on Slide? Okay. I've
It's
never
really
been
good.
there, ever.
It's like, it kind of gives like prohibition vibes, like
Right.
old fashioned, but at the same time, they don't have a dress code.
I'll have to come in through the back. Is that what you're saying?
No. But like, I dressed up, like I went there for my anniversary with my ex, and then I was like the only one dressed up in there. Like everyone else was wearing jeans and a t-shirt, but it looks like you should be dressed up in there. Like it's really nice on the inside.
Yeah.
But they have like prime steaks, really good sides.
That's cool that you
Really
still
good.
celebrate your anniversary with your ex.
No, this
I'm
was
just
when
kidding.
we were together. I don't know what to say. Like we just broke up. So
No,
I'm
for
like,
sure. Fuck that guy.
fuck
That's
that
what
guy.
you say.
Sorry about you, buddy. Please subscribe.
do you ever go to?
My bad.
What about Hayashi? What about hibachi grills? Do you like hibachi?
I love them, but I still haven't made it out in Lubbock yet.
Okay.
There's a place I really love back home. It's like, I don't think it's just like a hibachi place. Like they don't have much branding, but anything like hibachi, it's really fun. There's actually a place in Dallas. They do like, they'll come to your house and they'll like do hibachi in front of you on this like flat top.
Uh-huh.
And like, it's the same experience. Like they'll squirt sake in your mouth.
Ooh.
Like they'll make the like rice in a heart or whatever. This looks pretty cool.
And they come to you?
Mhm.
Dang, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I know. There's a bunch of places that do that now. They're like, there's one in Houston too. It's like a big thing now.
So, answer me this: your page, you're just going to places and you're offering reviews on specific menu items, or is it ever like a what's the best in this particular area? Like as far as like what's the best Tex-Mex or what's the best barbecue? Do you ever do that type of thing?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. Like I recently did a video from Addison in DFW, Thai Orchid. They were voted the best restaurant in Addison.
Okay.
So it was Thai food. So I went there and, just showed off some of their menu items like Thai tea, Thai coffee. So good. Or, I can show like this is best Tex-Mex in the area. Or if there's something I really like the pig's head carnita, like obviously that's not really a thing anywhere else. So like, look
Yeah.
at this, it's interesting.
Exactly.
But
You
food,
sold me on that one. I'm gonna try that.
you definitely should. It's
I keep
so
thinking
good.
about that shit.
Food
Sorry, I just had
challenges.
to throw that out there.
No, it's really good.
You should pick the pig up and just bite his face.
Well, I was actually thinking about trying to figure out a way to do a pig roast for my birthday.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Because that'd be fucking cool as fuck. You just take little bites and we'll do basically what they did, but have everybody do it. We get drunk and just
Eat a whole pig.
I can get a whole pig. I can get it. Just I don't know how I'm gonna cook it. I don't have the tools to do it.
Dude, how are you gonna kill it?
My grandpa do all that shit for me.
Yeah.
Just cooking it would
Choke
be
it
the
out?
problem. No, I don't want to see that.
They hang it
Maybe
up.
not like
They
that.
hang them upside down. They slit their throats.
Have you ever been invited to any like something like that, like where you see the whole process of it?
Yeah, being an animal science student too at Tech, like I've seen a
okay.
lot of like videos about it. I've gotten out of watching the live demonstrations, which is nice. So I don't want to have to do. Have you
Like
seen
live
them?
slaughters.
Yeah.
You have to watch a live slaughter of like every animal.
Do you really?
Cool.
Is it pretty?
Y'all done that?
Is it pretty painless?
Yeah,
For the most part?
happens fast.
Yeah.
like it's
Do you have to get the blood and kind of like smear it on your face?
Yeah.
No.
I was in there.
sacrificial. No.
They had a class in the livestock arena one time, so they ran out of classrooms, and they had a goat and a sheep because it's like the walkway to the processing room is right there. So
Is it dark in there walking through that hallway? Does it feel
no.
like death?
They have to keep it light because the animals won't go in if it's not light.
Oh, okay.
Like they
What
go
the
towards.
fuck?
Well, I mean, like spiritually dark, like the vibe.
kind of, sort of, yeah.
But
But
classical music playing for the animals.
Oh, that's sweet.
No.
Oh shit!
Nursery rhymes.
no, but the professor was like teaching. It was for like a nutrition class, and we just heard this sheep and this goat just like screaming because they separated them, like they weren't in pain or anything, and then it just went silent. It was like, oh my god, and they're dead
Yeah,
now.
That's intense.
It's so dark, but like, you gotta eat meat.
It's
I mean,
reality.
That's
Yeah. I think anybody who eats meat should see that.
I agree.
To be honest.
Know where your food comes from. Respect your food. I feel like in America we're so disconnected from our food.
Oh, for sure.
You gotta know.
Something I'm real paranoid about, and I've always been this way, is like trusting people with preparing my food.
Oh,
Like at a
Do you ever think about that? Anywhere, yeah. Like if I go to a
I
fast
don't want to
food
think
place,
about that shit.
yeah. If I go to a fast food place and let's say there's a little bit of misunderstanding over the mic, and it's taking too long for my food to come out, I'll just leave.
Let me add some paranoia to you, because I'll just bleep it out.
Stay away from the burrito places.
This was like at the beginning of May.
Okay.
So it was a while back.
Maybe
That's
they
why I don't
fixed
know
the
why.
issue.
Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't news. Like that's a big deal. Like
You'd think they'd at least like launch an investigation or something.
maybe they still are. I don't know.
Down for a bit.
That's intense.
Yeah.
So just to add a little paranoia to you.
So I got a question for everybody here. Everybody here can answer this one. Roy, I'll start with Roy. Have you ever worked in the food industry in any way?
Never.
What about you? Have you?
Nope, never.
You? No?
It's what I avoid. In the industry, you just hear too many stories.
My first job ever was at Brian's Steakhouse. Do y'all know where that is?
Yeah,
It's
shout out
on
to him.
50th. And I started out at the drink line. So it was really basic, It's like, what do you want to drink? Okay, here you go. But then, I'm such a quick learner that I quickly moved up the ladder and I became a busboy, right? And so that's disgusting. My point is, food. Everybody already knows this, but just to reaffirm, working in food is disgusting.
How old were you?
15.
Yeah, I think about that shit, like with like the forks and the plates. I'm like, who the fuck was eating on this shit,
But the story I'm trying to get to is eventually I worked my way up to the salad bar, right? And so that's like the main attraction at Brian's Steakhouse is that salad bar. Shit. And so it was my stupid 15-year-old ass. It was my job to keep it clean and everything. And I had no sense of like what clean was really. So I was just trying to wipe it down and all that kind of stuff. But I used to get all the stuff. I had to supply it, keep it full. So I was back in the freezer, and it was probably like a 6x6 freezer. And we had these huge tubs of ranch that we had to use to refill the salad bar. And one time, one of them fell off the shelf. And so I was standing in about 6 inches of ranch. I had to clean that shit up. It was the worst, dude. And then, when you have to throw the trash, the bus boys, they just dump all that shit into garbage bins.
We clean Brian's, we mow it.
Oh, do you?
So I know I fucking smell that shit.
That was the worst, having to dump that.
Yeah.
Because it was so heavy. And then sometimes like you couldn't get it up all the way and it'll start spilling on you or something. No. But you know how they have ice cream machine there? They have free ice cream.
Yeah.
My thing was whenever I was about to have a breakdown, I would go get an ice cream cone and I'd fill it and I'd run to the parking lot and go to the back of the restaurant and eat the ice cream cone as fast as I could.
Ice cream makes everything better.
Pick up morale.
Yeah. But anyway, that was my food industry story.
That's the only time you worked on?
Yeah, never again.
I hope to be like sort of like you, an influencer enough where I could get invited to do like a one night thing. I think that'd be fun. Yeah. Work out like at a Raider burrito type thing, like all these drunk people come and serving tacos or something. I think that'd be pretty fun. Yeah. But I don't have any interest in working in that shit at all.
Oh yeah, working
at this point, anyways. No, that's a different life.
It really is.
Yeah.
We were talking about trying to do a barbecue sandwich review, right? Wasn't that what we were saying? Or barbecue in general?
Yeah, barbecue review.
Just like who had the best barbecue?
I don't know about that. I just wanted to review the food. I didn't want to say who's the best. I don't want to pick favorites. I don't want people mad at me.
Yeah. I don't know. E.B. Mays was really good.
Yeah, that was the first one I thought of too.
I hate to say this.
This is where it all started. This is where it all started right
What
here.
didn't you like?
I didn't like the brisket. I didn't like the tea. I base my review, if I have a review, on the sweet tea. Yeah. And then like the quality of the brisket. And I didn't like either of it. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
So maybe it was just
That's pretty attractive.
Maybe it was just my experience that one time. I don't know.
I've only been once, so I mean, I only have the one time too. But
what really affects that is the expectation that you have going into places, because that place is super hyped up.
That's what happened, because this was like at the beginning of the year. Yeah. And I was like,
I've been there a couple times, but I can't remember.
I had high hopes.
If I liked it.
You failed.
I mean, they're on Texas Monthly's. They're in the top 10 Texas Monthly's best barbecue. E.B. Mays's.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, literally.
So fuck your opinion, Roy.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why anybody listens, but yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I didn't enjoy it. I don't know.
If you're a Texan, good brisket. So I trust your opinion. I don't even think I had their brisket when I went last. I don't know what I had. I got a really big platter of different meat. But
I wish we had Bradley here. He makes brisket. Like he does all that. His dad
You wish we had Bradley here, huh?
Well, so he could talk about it. Yeah.
Now, listen. This is how you avoid that issue, right? Anytime with any barbecue, you get the barbecue sauce and you just dump that shit on there, and then it's the juiciest brisket you ever tasted.
True.
I do,
but
like a good barbecue sauce.
Taste a little bit.
I like a good brisket with some barbecue sauce and some bread.
You would really like Wagyu Brisket.
Oh my goodness, I love Wagyu.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Is that a fattier cut?
Yeah.
It's like a premium, right? Like, can you explain that to us, what it is?
Yeah, so Wagyu cattle is like Japanese cattle. It's coming more popular in the U.S., but it's known for more marbling. So it's a lot juicier. It's a lot more palatable, more tender. And I mean, a lot of barbecue places in Texas now even do like Wagyu brisket, but
really,
it's not like purebred Wagyu usually, because that stuff's really expensive. So they'll like cross it with like Hereford or something, but it's still really like, it'll be prime most every time.
Is the price difference pretty big?
Oh, it's really big.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Oh shoot, I don't know the pricing of like raw cuts of meat. I don't really cook meat like that, but it's a pretty big difference.
It's just super marbled in the fat. Like the distribution is just supposedly perfect, and only a couple, I think it's only in Texas, like have you need permission to grow them, like the Wagyu beef cattle, because it's the Japanese brand basically. So we have Texas Wagyu.
Yeah, and there's like American Wagyu. There's Australian Wagyu.
restrictions.
I've seen
They got it
pictures of it.
trademarked, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's
branded
wild.
beef.
Yeah, I've seen like pictures
No, that was a
of what the
thing.
meat looks like, but never had it.
Yeah,
If
they
there's
say they
a-
massage the cattle and everything.
I don't think they actually do
they,
that.
they don't, but like
Oh, that's
it
a lie?
adds to the marketing of it.
Oh yeah,
We
But it's
just
worth it.
we just debunked it, but they don't do that. I thought they did.
I've never heard of this. I can't believe I've never heard of
Yeah,
Wagyu
Really?
super popular.
brisket. Yeah,
I never heard of brisket, but I knew there was Wagyu beef.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe if there's a restaurant out there that wants us to come and eat and review, you know, I'm just saying.
There's a lot of places in DFW that sell Wagyu beef. Like a lot of Asian markets sell it because, like, you know, it's an Asian beef.
Mhm.
But like you can get really nice like Wagyu just like raw, and you can cook it yourself however you want to.
Interesting. What's the sketchiest thing you've ever eaten?
Oh, sketchiest thing I've ever eaten. Oh, I don't know.
You never eaten any bugs or anything?
No. Oh my goodness.
You know what
Sketchiest
this
thing.
reminds me of though?
Hmm.
Like those chocolate covered crickets.
Oh, I want to try that.
Not
It's
bad.
not
It's
a hot
good.
topic. Do you remember?
Have you ever eaten one?
Yeah, I've had one.
Is that the sketchiest thing you've ever eaten?
Probably.
I've
Probably.
heard they
I
taste
wanna
like peanut
see-
butter. Do they taste like peanut butter?
No,
I thought they taste like sunflower seeds.
Oh, really?
You just taste the chocolate mostly.
It was like
Can't
crunchy.
remember.
There's this fucking movement for people to eat bugs, and I'm not about it. Mm-mm.
I can't do like maggots, like the worms. I can't do that.
That'd be gross.
It's really sustainable, though. I mean, it's a really great source of protein.
I get it.
but
do, but I'm not
the
about it.
vibe.
Mm-mm. Just give me beef. Mm-mm. That's where they say we're going towards in the future. Less beef, but
Yeah, I like my beef.
fuck all that shit.
Support rancher.
What's the wildest thing you ate?
Probably a booger when I was 4.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, you made me throw up.
I remember it vividly too because I was like, "What's all the hype about? All these
Shut the
kids,
fuck up, man.
really? All the kids were eating their boogers, bro." And I wanted to see what it was
Oh,
about.
no,
No.
stop it. Stop it.
I mean, I'm just being real with you. You asked
You ain't anything exotic, though?
anything exotic. Oh, so whenever I went on the mission trip to Guatemala, we were trying to be respectful and customary and eat whatever they were making. And it was pretty sketchy. Like, it was really hard for me to sit there and eat some of that stuff. I didn't have any idea what it was, but it was very, it was way out there. So they didn't
Probably
even
monkey,
have,
dude.
they didn't have electricity. No. What I'm going to say is their livestock was just like a part of the family, like in and out of the house, running around. And so that's what we were eating. One of the little pets that were running
I
around.
think you're describing my grandma's house.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There would be a little baby lamb, and I'll just be eating. I'll be like, "This is good."
exactly.
Might be your cousin.
Yeah. That's how it is. That's how it is. So some of that stuff was really weird. I wasn't sure what it was because I'm very skeptical about food.
I feel
As
that.
long as it's cooked right, you'd be all right, you know?
Yeah.
I'd be willing to eat
I was thinking about
some
it.
things.
I've had duck tongue
Mm-hmm.
at like a hot pot place. I think it's called Haidalao. It's like a Chinese hot pot place in DFW, but it looks really intimidating because it's like the tongue and then there's like a little like prong shaped like muscle or something on the back of it.
Wow.
And yeah, it
Did it
was
taste
really it tasted like duck. I mean, I love duck. It was kind of chewy, kind
You
of
like duck?
irony.
That's one thing I want to try. I haven't had it.
It is so delicious. I mean, I always recommend it. When I went to France, I had like a really good like duck cutlet, and it was like the consistency of steak, but it tasted like really good. I can't even think of the word, like flavorful, fatty, yummy.
It kind of reminds me
meat.
of liver.
Oh, it does.
It's the dark meat,
Oh,
right?
I
The
enjoy
dark-
liver.
and it's very like, I don't know. It tastes like blood. I don't know.
I enjoy a good liver. Not gonna lie to you.
Tastes like blood, liver. Or
And
duck?
well, I mean, duck. Maybe somebody didn't prepare it correctly, but the time I tasted it, it was like Jim Bob shot a duck in the field.
Oh.
I was gonna say, where were you at?
Yeah, my in-laws.
You were at Idaho? there?
Somewhere out there.
Yeah, I mean that's fresh shit, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, I just remember like not. I decided I didn't like waterfowl after that because it just tasted real gamey.
It probably was. Like it probably, I mean, farm raised duck obviously is going to taste different because
Right.
it's probably less like intense of a flavor. But
So, what is it called whenever they like stuff the duck full of something while it's still alive? They like force feed it. You know what I'm
oh
talking
yeah,
about?
that's for foie gras. They like force feed them fat because it makes their liver really inflamed,
Mhm.
and it's a really fatty, like yummy delicacy. I
Have you
think
ever had
it's-
that?
Here's the thing with
You
that.
have had it?
Yeah, I have.
Is it good?
It's good. I had it at the Nicolette They do like upscale. I mean, the chef was like James Beard nominated, so like good food, good chef. But I just personally don't believe in it. I mean, it's cruel. It really is.
Well, here's the thing about that. I learned this. They do that, yeah, and they'll let them go, and then they'll come right back to it.
Yeah,
like they want it.
It's good, but it kills them. Like it literally, like they force feed them to death.
Well, I'm not advocating for that. I'm just saying they enjoy it. So the motherfucker wanted it.
It's like giving cocaine to rats.
Yeah, they keep coming back.
That's a whole nother story, man. That study is fucking wild too. So.
Dude, what about them studies that fucking what's his name was doing to the puppy dogs?
Nope, I don't want with the beagles.
Yes,
fucking Fauci, that biological war criminal.
Yeah, fuck Fauci.
Yeah, that was disgusting when I heard that shit. Yeah, when you were in France, did you try horse?
No.
What'd you have?
Probably. I don't know. I've heard it's really lean, but I like horses. I don't know if I can get past that. But at the same time, I mean, I can't think like that because I'll eat anything, you know? Like, it's meat. It's food. It's from another culture, you know? You can't think like that when you're trying food from different cultures.
Yeah, I think about that, but like Asian cuisine, no disrespect. Like some of the things they eat, I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
I feel like in China, they'll eat anything with two legs.
Well, I understand that because those motherfuckers are probably starving.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's,
I mean, I think that's where it's all rooted.
Yeah, you got to eat what you got to eat.
Right.
But when you eat your four-legged friend that was hanging out with you,
your four-legged friend.
I've seen some TikToks of that shit.
You know what I struggle with, and maybe y'all can relate to this, but like breakfast, waking up hungry, but nothing sounding good. Like eggs, I've eaten so many eggs throughout my life. Do you know what I mean?
I don't eat breakfast.
It's like your options are eggs or something really sweet, like pancakes, French toast.
Oh, you're not doing it right.
What do you mean?
There's sausage, there's bacon.
Well, yeah. No, yeah. But I'm saying, like, I'm tired of all that stuff.
So eat leftovers for breakfast.
Eat something with spicy.
Eat chorizo.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you make food? Like, do you make breakfast?
I do not know how to cook.
Well,
learn how to cook.
Huevos rancheros, pretty good.
Yeah, chilaquiles.
Yeah,
love chilaquiles.
What is the one where they fry the tortilla? What is that called? The migas. Migas is pretty good.
Migas.
Mm-hmm. Shit, like I think if you were like preparing it, maybe.
It's hard to beat a bowl of cereal, though.
Or breakfast tacos. Like,
oh yeah, that's true.
You can put anything in a breakfast taco.
a nice omelet.
Avocado toast.
Yeah.
So you don't do like breakfasty places, kind of, or do you?
I like them. I mean, breakfast isn't my favorite thing because it is a lot of sweet stuff, and I'm more of a savory kind of person. But I mean, I'll go to a breakfast place if I'm invited. Like I wasn't invited, but I went to Round Rock Donuts in Round Rock, Texas when I went to Austin. Yeah, the really big, like Texas-sized donut.
Oh wow!
It was huge. It took me and my mom like 3 days to eat it. We sliced it like cake and ate it because like it was big. Yeah, it was really good.
That sounds good. I like Krispy Kreme. Do y'all like Krispy Kreme?
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
I haven't been in a while.
Yeah, it's so sweet.
Almost like
I hadn't been in a while either.
donuts.
There's
It's hard to beat
called
donuts.
Donut Depot. Went down the street. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll choose that over. I can't eat Krispy. No, I can't eat it.
So if you had to pick one food that you had to eat for the rest of your life, every meal, what would it be?
Chicken parm.
Oh yeah, you've answered this
I'll
before.
eat that shit every fucking day. I love it.
He had that
random.
answer ready.
It's a well-rounded
So
meal.
Yeah,
Chicken
but I've
parm.
just learned how to make it really good. I love the way I make it. No disrespect, but yeah, that's like I can eat it every fucking day. I was gonna say a burger, but nah, chicken parm.
Chicken parm. What
Yeah.
about you? What would you eat every day? Steak?
No, I get tired of steak easily. Like I'll eat it sometimes.
Yeah.
I like Nashville hot chicken, like with the bread and the pickles and ranch. It's just like you get everything. Like you get like super savory, spicy,
Love that.
kind of sweet.
Where could you order that?
Dave's
get
Hot
it?
Chicken out there in there.
Yeah,
I like that place.
I like Dirk's. Their hot chicken is really good. They're just like the fried chicken place in downtown, but they've got really good Nashville hot chicken.
Dirk's does?
That's here in Lubbock.
It's that black building. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Little
it's
building.
got the mural of Raider Red on the side
Mhm.
of it.
Nashville hot chicken.
It's pretty good.
How hot is it?
It depends on how you want it, right?
Yeah, you can get it. I mean, I don't think you can get it any spice level at Dirk's, but most places you can choose like mild, which is like no spice, all the way up to like burn your mouth on fire type hot.
Oh, okay.
We
That's
took
good.
Bradley to that Dave's Hot Chicken in Dallas, and his dumbass thought he was tough, and he got like the spicy one.
Oh, it's bad.
He was dead. It was funny.
Could he finish it?
Yeah, he finished it. He was over there fucking sweating. You know how he is. He's like doesn't want to admit he fucked up, and he's just like dying. I could just see it in his eyes, and I was like, man, you dumbass.
Oh,
I told him too. I was like, dude, get mild. You just try it. No,
What's the hottest thing you've ever eaten?
what is the hottest thing I've ever eaten? I don't know. I don't really go after
Nothing hot?
spicy. Nah, man, because I already got internal issues as you guys know. So nah, I don't fuck around with that shit.
I feel that.
Yeah, you don't like hot stuff either.
I love hot stuff. I just feel like stomach issues.
Oh, okay.
Nah, yeah, it's not worth it for me.
All hot girls have stomach issues.
There you go.
Yeah, me too. So I mean, fuck that shit.
Hot girl Roy.
But I mean, it's worth it for you because you're out here making the money.
Yeah.
I'm not making money out of this shit. So no, hell no.
I get sick all the time because like I eat so much food from so many different places. Like, I mean, you'd be surprised how many places have made me sick, like food poisoning sick.
What?
Like, I mean, my mom we were talking about this the other day. She's like, you get sick a lot from food. And I was like, yeah, I'll have to eat a lot of food from different places. Like, you don't really think about it, but.
So how do you schedule that? So yeah, that's
what I was about to ask.
How do you schedule that? Because obviously you got to eat every day, but like, let's say you have somewhere you need to be at 1, but you want to eat lunch at 11. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
How does that work?
It really depends. I mean, when I'm in Lubbock, I don't have as many like places to go as I do when I'm in Dallas. But when I'm in Lubbock, like I'll just eat whatever I want, and then I have a place at 1, so I just don't eat until 1. Like,
okay,
because I don't want to eat too much food, or if I do, I'll just eat a couple bites of it, which is usually what I end up doing. Like I'll eat a couple bites and I'll give leftovers to a friend or something.
Oh yeah.
Are you doing these videos like multiple places in one day? Dang.
When I go, since I'm in college right now, I mean, I can only go to Dallas for like a weekend. I will fit 10 restaurants in one day.
Oh
holy shit.
It is insane.
Crazy.
I'll be like eating myself sick. I'll eat a couple
no
bites.
wonder why you're getting sick. What the fuck?
Yeah, but like that's a different kind of sick. But like literally I have to go to 10 places in one day. And like when one place cancels, I have to sit in a parking lot and wait. Or like if one place is like, hey, come early or you can't do it today. Like it's a hard schedule to keep. It really is, especially when you're like trying to cram everything into one day.
Yeah.
But it's insane. I mean, I always have a lot of leftovers, so I gave everybody I know leftovers. So
that's legit.
If y'all want to try something new, I mean, I got leftovers all the time.
That's crazy.
We should make a video. That's what we should do. You and us do some sort of review for some place here. I don't know.
That would be so cool. Amanda and Roy go eat.
Can I do it on my YouTube? I need the views.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
I need the views.
Y'all should do the 72-ounce steak challenge. Like they'll let you record while you do it.
I've been building up to that.
Do it
one of these days.
That's in Amarillo?
I could eat the steak. I don't know about the sides.
It's a big
You could eat the steak? 72-ounce steak. You could finish it.
Yeah, but I think the sides and then
You're really confident about that.
but the time limit also is really what fucks you.
An hour?
Yeah, I don't
How
think
far did you go? Because didn't you do the challenge?
Yeah, no, I did not get very far. My body was rejecting it. I'd take a bite and I'd chew for like a minute straight, and I'd be like, I couldn't eat it. I couldn't do it.
So if you don't eat it, you have to pay for it?
Yeah,
How
it's
much is it?
$72 for the steak and all the sides. So
That's
like,
not bad.
It's a good deal. I mean, you get a lot of food, but like if you don't finish it, it's kind of not great.
Do they make it
reheated.
a big deal? Like if you try it, do they like put you out in the center? Or,
Yeah, they
or
have.
can you go off to the side where nobody's watching?
No, you have to. They have a stage right in the center. They've got a really big clock on the wall, and they'll announce to everybody, "Hey, you're doing the 72-ounce steak challenge. Give them some applause." And they'll be like, "Well, unfortunately, they didn't finish it, but give them applause anyway."
We should do it though. We should try that.
Do it.
I'll support you.
It's a fun experience. It really is.
I'll eat your leftovers. How about that?
No, I'm definitely gonna do it one of these days.
You wouldn't finish the steak.
I think I can finish the steak. Nothing else.
Yeah,
I really do.
that's crazy.
I really do think I could.
So how many people actually finish the steak?
I'm not sure. I know they live stream it on YouTube each time. I mean, it looks easy when you see someone else doing it, and then you try it, and you're like,
Oh,
"Oh,
okay.
maybe I can't do this." Like, it's a lot of food. It really is.
Damn.
It lasted
I've
me
never
a
even seen it.
week after like I didn't finish it. It lasted me a week. It's a lot of food.
Holy shit.
Dude, eating habits. My eating habits are so bad. I'm trying to get better, but
Yeah, that's why I think I could do it because I'm a glutton. I'll just
You're a
fucking
glutton.
eat. I just fucking eat and eat and eat and eat.
do I ever stay up late just eating junk food?
Oh yeah. Not all the time.
When I used to smoke
I'm not
weed,
the only one.
when I used to be a little stoner, yeah, but not anymore. I try not to.
You smoked weed?
No, I didn't. But
I was gonna say.
nah, dude, I can't because it fucks me up.
Yeah,
I don't
it
like-
does.
I
That's
don't
what
like
I'm saying.
feeling.
Like I'll wake up in the middle of the night with a bellyache. Dang, why'd I do that?
I try not to eat past like 10.
Yeah.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Whenever they're in the house, the white powder donuts, you know what I'm talking
White powder
gosh.
donut.
I can eat a whole, yeah. Actually, my guilty pleasure is anything that's fucking sweet. I'll eat anything that's in the fucking, I just eat it. That's why we don't try to like, because I live at home with my parents. Like,
Yeah.
we tend not to like buy these things because they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amanda, what about you? What's your go-to like guilty pleasure snack?
Anything weird ice cream flavors. Like, I like to try weird foods.
You like Ben and Jerry's?
I love Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
I like their flavors because they've got a lot of stuff going on. Like, if it's like simple, like vanilla, no, not for
What's
me.
the best Ben and Jerry's you think?
Best Ben and Jerry's? I really like, they have one with like cookie dough and there's like chocolate in the center. Like when you mix it all up, it's like hot fudgy kind of, but it's not hot, which sucks, but it's really good.
Yeah. What about you? What's your snack?
I don't know. I guess like something sweet. So cookies.
Cookies?
Oreos.
She was snacking on all my snacks last night at my house. Like, she's like, I'm gonna owe you so many
I
snacks.
just don't keep them at my house. So when I go over to hers, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, she stocked up on Trader Joe's. Like, she got the newest items. Like,
Yep.
I do like Trader Joe's.
I do too. I mean, they're thinking about building one in Wolfforth, but it probably won't be ready until like I'm long gone.
There's a Trader Joe's here in Lubbock.
No, they're thinking
okay.
about building one.
Oh, so you brought it from Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I get a
okay.
cooler and I bring all the frozen stuff back because like it's interesting, you know.
For sure.
I like the novelty foods, I guess.
I've never been.
it's just affordable too. Like, it's not
Yeah.
super expensive, and they have
That's
like
pretty cool.
interesting things that you can try.
It's really cheap for like what it is. I mean, it's interesting and it's cheap.
Mhm.
Like they've got orange chicken that's way better than Panda
It's almost
Express's.
an affordable Whole Foods. That's how I like to see it.
That's
Hold
it.
on. What did you just say? What was that last thing you said about the orange chicken?
The orange chicken is way better than Panda Express's, and it's so good.
And it comes frozen?
Yeah, it comes frozen, and then you fry the chicken. You can put it in the oven or the air fryer. You could like legit fry it, and then coat it in the sauce. It is so good.
Do you have an air fryer?
Mm. It's like I use it all the time for everything.
I might get one. I might break and buy one. I don't know.
You've been saying that for 2 years.
I have been, and I've been thinking about it every time.
They're a bitch to clean. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
You put foil on it though,
It's a bitch to clean
Foil.
anything.
so you won't have to clean it. You just take the foil off.
I mean,
You
it's
just
a
have to
bit.
use it.
I like to cook
College
dinner.
girl hack.
I cook dinner anyway, so it's a bitch to clean anything. So it's
Yeah.
whatever, pick it. I don't know. I'm debating.
You need to fix your hoochie shorts your chonas are showing.
Well, don't be fucking looking.
Dude, I'm trying to help you out, bro. I'm
Shout
your
out to
co-host.
season 3. Go shop there 11 to 7 Monday through Saturday.
Yep, Monday through Saturday.
Yeah, no, it's Tuesday through Sunday. Sorry, he's closed
Yeah,
Mondays.
Tuesday through Sunday. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, my bad.
Give them the wrong hours, keep them guessing.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So you have full intentions of leaving Lubbock once you're done with school? Like, you're moving back?
Because Dallas is where all the opportunities are.
I understand. I
was-
understand.
I was planning on, I mean, my boyfriend was going to follow me here, but now we're not together anymore. So that plan's kind of changed.
Now you're free.
I'm free. I can do whatever I want, but, that's life. Not everything lasts.
Do you ever like look at it in the years down the road where you want to be? Or what are some of your goals in the future? What do you want to be doing?
I'd really like to have like more of a food porn type platform. I feel like those are the most successful. I mean, like, with lots of crazy cheese, lots of sauce, lots of like aesthetic foods, like foods people want to eat, because
Yeah.
like I think about some of the things I post and I'm like, well, this is a really good looking salad, but nobody wants to like look at a salad, You want to think about like what people want to eat. And they're like all these like people that make a living just dumping cheese on everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can literally go anywhere and do anything with that.
So you're gonna have to follow the trend of, to a certain extent for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty much what social media is. Like, I do have some creative freedom, but at the same time, I have to do what's trending.
What's
like
hot?
rainbow bagels.
Popping. Rainbow bagels are hot right now.
Yeah.
What is that? What the, like, is it sweet?
No, they're like just like normal bagels, but it's
I
like,
don't eat bagels. I don't know.
All kinds of
Rainbow.
berries in it, or
I mean, different
Look that
flavor
up.
bagels.
gay
but
pride bagel.
Pretty much.
Let's see here.
They're popping.
Who's setting these trends? I'm not no disrespect or anything. I'm just like I understand people follow the trends,
Whoever
but we're
spends the most on their marketing.
is that like something like this?
Yeah, pretty much. There's like 3 places in Dallas that do that.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does actually. Like, I'd be more willing to buy that than a regular bagel.
It's got
Yeah.
the cream in the middle.
They've got all different flavors of cream cheese you can get.
I lied. I just had
That's pretty
Einstein
dope. That's
bagels
pretty dope.
last week.
You really?
I had a chorizo sunrise.
I really like
It's pretty
bagels.
fucking good.
I
Wait,
do
where'd
too.
you go? Where'd you go to get that?
Oh, Einstein bagels.
Einstein.
Low ones.
Yeah, and they had a chorizo sunrise. It's got an egg, chorizo, avocado, and like a jalapeno bagel.
That sounds delicious.
It was. I think I might go get it again.
I love that we have one on campus at Tech. Like, because like when you have the dine plan, it's pretty much free, because like your parents pay for it. So it's like free Einstein's, free Chick-fil-A. But like another food trend is putting like Chick-fil-A canes on pizza. Like you'll take the fries, you'll take the chicken, cut it up, add the sauce, and literally put it on a pizza.
What?
That don't sound too bad.
I would try it. I want to make it. I really do.
Birria tacos.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
it on a pizza. You
Birria
got a video of
tacos are
that.
good.
I made some birria tacos not too long ago.
Love that.
What is that?
Well, it was originally supposed to be goat, but it's just like the style of taco.
But what's the word? Say it again.
Birria, I think.
Birria.
Spelled like birria.
Okay.
For white.
Birria.
Mhm.
Tacos.
Excuse me.
On a pizza.
Well, I guess that's what she was saying.
Yeah, she did one on a pizza.
Nice.
There's a food truck in Fort Worth. I was looking into it lately, and I'm not sure that they're even open anymore, but it was Nueva Era Taqueria,
Mhm.
and they had a birria pizza. And so, like, it was, like, literally just, like, it looked like a quesadilla, but it had all the stuff on the side, like the onions, cilantro, lime, stuff like that. It was really cool.
Nice.
And then it comes with the consomme, like, you dip it.
Do you review food trucks ever?
I love food trucks. And there's, like, Lubbock's, like, a big food truck place. Like,
It is.
we were going to go to, they had, like, a midnight food truck thing at Cardinals last night. And they were, like, open from 9 to 1:30 in the morning. But the lines were so long. We were
Really?
like, nah, we're not doing that.
I didn't know that. What the hell?
I think that's the first time they've ever done that. Like, I haven't
Okay.
heard of it before. But it was really cool. I mean, they had, like, all the popular food trucks.
Roy, don't be offended that you're not in the in circle
I'm
of
just
the
saying.
food influencer,
I'm just
bro.
fucking saying it. I'm just thinking out loud.
She's part of circles that you may
Well, I
never
figured
see.
Yano Cubano was the one that was heading it because she always does this shit. And
She didn't invite you.
I follow her and I didn't see it. That's all I'm saying.
They were
And
supposed
she didn't
to be
invite
there.
me.
She was supposed to be there, but
See?
they canceled.
That's why you weren't invited.
Damn it! I'm an influencer here in Lubbock. Why am I not invited to this shit? Damn it!
There we go. That's what I was looking
Yeah.
for.
No, yeah, man, whatever. You can't take it personally, but I do. I do sometimes.
I do too. Like, if I don't get invited somewhere all my friends did, I'm like, well, damn. What's
Yeah.
wrong with me?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
natural.
but
That's
pretty
natural.
Cool. That's like a weird location to do that, but that's pretty cool. I would figure they would have done it like at Tech or something near Tech.
Yeah, they need to do one like at Broadway, especially if it's
Perfect
a late
spot.
night.
I think they're building a food truck park, though, in Lubbock.
Food
somewhere.
truck park.
Just where food trucks go.
What?
Park their trucks.
Doesn't sound on paper that sounds like a good idea, but I don't think it's going to be a good idea.
They're just gonna have to
Why
pay.
does that a lot?
Ah.
There's like food truck parks, just a bunch of food trucks in a circle, and then they have a bunch of seating.
Huh,
People
but
just
then
go
I was
there all
wrong.
the time.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Huh.
I think it's like a literal park they're building, like
That's
a public
okay.
park, but they're going to have like food trucks.
Well, I thought the whole
around
point
it.
was to like, you're at this place, so I can go here, or I'm at this place, I can go right here.
Oh, yeah.
But no, now I got to travel to a fucking location to go eat these places. No disrespect to the people out there doing God's work, but it just doesn't sound. Yeah, whatever. That's my opinion.
Food trucks are not everybody's vibe. I mean, they're definitely like before probably like the last 10 years, they've had a stigma, you know, like, ew, with food on a truck, gross, you know,
Yeah.
like roach coaches, stuff
Oh,
like
I
that.
love food trucks. Don't get me wrong. This sounds like, I love United has one.
No, I didn't
It's
know.
kind of a fad now.
Yeah,
It is.
It's like
that
culture.
J&D one. That's my favorite one.
Which one?
J&D right there, the blue one. Yeah, they got a fried pork chop sandwich. It's fucking delicious.
I've never seen that. I like curbside sweets. They've got like the ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah, curbside's good.
They're usually at First Friday. Farm to Fork, that's my boy. Shout out to him.
Yeah. Yano Cubano.
What did you look up? Oh, okay.
Just love
Yeah.
the food trucks.
But let's wrap this up, Roy.
Oh man, we got a little bit. What do we at right
We're
now?
at an hour.
All right. What do you got planned today?
Me? So, I got big plans, but I need to take a nap. I'm trying to keep the podcast nice and sweet. I'm not saying I got to go somewhere.
Okay, well, I was just gonna
What else you guys
riff a little bit before we ended this.
Okay,
because
this
I
is
don't
your
know
show,
how,
bro. It's your show.
I didn't
I'm
know
just
how much
co-host.
of this audio we're gonna be able to keep at the beginning because of that damn washer, but
Oh, okay. Let's keep going.
I am happy that we got to do this.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
And I'm glad that you're shining light on Lubbock in one way or another because we need more people like that. Lubbock's kind of cool a little bit sometimes.
Lubbock's really cool.
If you look for it in the right spot, you can find it.
It's like the most boring city in the US. Like it was voted that. But I disagree. Like there's so many cool bars, restaurants, things to do. I mean, if you know where the fun is, like it's fun.
For
it
sure.
really is.
Yeah, and it really depends on the individuals that you surround yourself with, really.
True. You gotta make your fun.
Yeah. Because ultimately, like, whether you're in a big city or not, people are essentially doing the same shit.
Yep.
Eating, drinking, partying.
Big facts.
Who are you with?
Do you review like bars or is it just mainly food?
I've started doing bars. I just turned 21 like last October.
Oh, shit.
So I'm good. I'm pretty new to that. But I mean, I appreciate a good cocktail. I like to go to bars. I did one. There's a cocktail with a Brazilian buzz button flower, and basically you take a bite of the flower and it numbs your mouth, and then you drink the cocktail, and it makes it like kind of colder, kind of sweeter. There's like one bar in Dallas that has it. It's like a Vegas thing. But I posted about that. I feel like that's the first like bar with no food I've ever posted about. But Instagram demonetized it because they thought I was trying to sell drugs.
Dang.
What the fuck?
I know. Like, I'm like, it's not a drug. It's just like a flower. It numbs your mouth. But they were like, nope, you're soliciting illegal substances. I was like, okay, whatever, I guess.
So you can make money from just Instagram alone?
Yeah, Instagram.
How does that work?
Instagram has bonuses like TikTok has the creator fund. You can make up to $1,200 in a month span of time, and you can get up to 11.2 million views that go towards that. I'm not huge on Instagram, so I probably make like $100 a month, but it's definitely money that I didn't have before. I mean,
that's cool.
They just take your views and they put it towards like an allowance, I guess.
The only thing I keep thinking is, why am I not posting videos on Instagram and TikTok?
Seriously, like, you can make money. You really can.
Yeah, man. And I'm tired of working my damn job. I want to quit it. So fuck, I need to start making some money.
What do you do for work?
I landscape. So,
okay.
I mean, it's not bad. I actually really enjoy it. But fuck, I want to be my own boss, you know?
It's nice.
Be your own, wake up and make your own fucking schedule. That sounds pretty fun to do.
Exactly.
And now I'm listening to you. I'm like, motherfucker, it's not that. I mean, you just got to do it.
You just got to do it.
Yeah.
I tell everybody I know, like, start a social media page. You never know when you're going to blow up. You never know what people are going to want to see, you know?
Nice.
There's always opportunities out there for whatever you do, whatever niche you are.
Is there anybody out there that you want to collab with?
I love Kane so much. And I know they're managed by Champion Management, but I don't think that I'm big enough yet to do that. But
Like Raising Cane?
yeah, Raising Cane's.
Oh, okay.
I love
I love
Cane's
Raising
so
Cane's.
Yeah,
much.
they got like like Patrick Mahomes type people doing shit, right?
Yeah.
Drew Brees and something like that. That's
Iced tea for their freaking sweet tea or whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
They do got a good sweet tea.
Cane's
They
good.
do. I love their tea.
Yeah.
It's just good. I like Lane's chicken though too, which is like kind of a problem. There's only a few locations of Lane's, but they started before Cane's.
Oh, it's called Lanes?
Lane's, like Laynes, but pretty much the same concept, like fried chicken, different sauces, toast. But I like their chicken better. It's more like seasoned.
I don't think I've ever heard of Lane's.
Me either.
There's like 2 locations in DFW. There's one in College Station. I think they only have like 5 or 6 total.
Where do you live at in Dallas, in that area?
I live north of Dallas, so like Plano, East Plano, Wiley, Richardson area.
Yeah, I was just there 2 weeks ago.
Really?
And I fucking hate driving in that shit.
It is ridiculous. It is so.
I just have to complain every time I get a chance. Like that fucking, it's scary.
75 is always backed up. There's always an accident. There's always some fuck shit happening. Like, I passed by this like big group of motorcyclers, like, and they were all doing like wheelies and stuff, like just on 75
Jeez.
in the middle of the road. And I was like, okay, I'm trying to get somewhere. Can we not do this right now?
It's the best thing about Lubbock.
It is
Everyone-
literally the best thing.
They drive like they got nowhere to be. I don't like that. That
Oh,
makes me
here?
so mad.
It's
Yeah.
all slow and shit.
It's all slow. Like it's either like 10 under or 10 over. There's no in between.
Yeah, you either have like a big old Dodge dually behind you, tailgating you, or somebody just driving way too slow. That's true, but you can get anywhere really fast.
Here's the deal.
That's true.
People like me get tickets. You got to drive slow so you don't get another one and it's on your record, because that's what happened to me for the last
Yeah,
90 days.
lots of cops on the
Really?
loop.
That is also true too. You know, you got less people, these fuckers can get you.
That's true. I've never gotten a ticket in Lubbock ever.
Nice.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood.
There's certain spots where you can speed, and then there's certain
Yeah, you
these
should.
dickhead. No, I support the men in blue. Sorry. Yeah, there's certain areas where you just got to be careful, because now I'm just pissed off. You know, I went to the municipal court yesterday. I actually had to take care of my ticket.
Yeah.
It's like the security there is like, it's a new building.
Uh-huh.
You have to walk through like metal detectors and screenings and shit now.
Oh, wow.
It's
That's
fucking
crazy.
Yeah, that's where our money's going, people.
Let me ask y'all this, so I don't feel like I'm the only one. But I feel like I'm just constantly seeking out pleasure through food. Do you do that? Like every meal is kind of like an adventure, or it's like something to look forward to?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
even
yeah.
better when you cook it.
Oh, really?
I'm telling you.
I'm too anxious to eat. I get anxious about food.
You're more proud of it when you cook it. You know, like you did that.
Uh-huh.
You know
What do you
I
mean you're anxious about food?
Like,
What does that mean?
like when I'm hungry,
Yeah.
I want to eat. So the thought of like having to go through all these steps before I get to eat, it's just too much.
You cook like when you're not hungry, and then when you feel yourself getting hungry, and then so like when you're hungry.
I'm not grown enough for all
is-
that. that's a lot of foresight going into that.
Yeah.
But really what happened was I grew up with my grandmother, who's like, she's a Mexican immigrant and she's very old school. So she wouldn't even let me get up in the kitchen. I couldn't even stand up to go get anything.
Yeah.
So much less learn how to cook.
I get that.
She's just, very accommodating.
Oh, she wanted to do it all?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
She wouldn't even let me refill my cup.
That's one of the things I wish, because I just got into cooking. I wish I had, got a chance to like do it with my grandparents, because they're all too old now. And that food like that, they just do it. They don't have, I have my shit written down on a piece of paper. Like I have all these recipes and they just do it out of their mind. I'm like, dang.
I know.
I try to match that, whatever it is that they could make, but it never comes close.
Well, do it your own way. I mean, like they have their own way of doing it. I mean, obviously some recipes are probably like traditional, like Mexican recipes, but
For sure.
put your own spin on it, add a little bit of an extra seasoning you like, or, just have fun with it.
Do you do a lot of cooking? Yeah.
I've recently started cooking a lot since my breakup. I've been cooking like 3 things every day.
That's cool.
We had like a little potluck the other day and I made like bacon wrapped dates stuffed with goat cheese.
What?
Best snack
So
ever.
good.
It's sweet, it's savory, it's delicious, it's creamy.
Crunchy, all that.
Yeah, it's crunchy.
Bacon wrap dates. That was
Stuffed with goat cheese. Or you can stuff it with like Parmesan cheese, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
It was really good.
dang.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never had a date. Have you? Is it like a plum?
Yeah, it's like a dried plum.
I'm not
kind
much of a fruit guy, so I don't know.
You
Yeah.
need a giant raisin almost.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
giant raisin.
pretty
but it's
sweet.
better than that. Like raisins, I feel like they're okay, but like dates are a lot better. They have a different flavor.
Cooking's intimidating.
No,
I'm
dude,
not
it's
gonna
fun.
lie.
I love it.
I'm scared to cook because I just don't even know where to begin. And I learned, being married and, my wife, she cooks a lot. And so I used to just take it for granted. And so I wouldn't be very tactful whenever I would give her my opinion on whatever it was that she cooked. And I would see how it affected her. And then, I started watching her cook and I started realizing like how much goes into it. And it helped me really appreciate, the effort of the person cooking. Because you guys enjoy cooking. I enjoy people cooking for me. Yeah, I say that. You know what I mean? But I'm learning
It's
not
kinda
to
the
be
same
so
thing.
critical of it,
It's a lot of effort.
Like if it's not good, just keep it to yourself.
As we say in the household, come caca. If you don't like it, fuck you. That's what I say. Man, I went through that shit. You don't like it, then fuck it.
It's a you problem at that
Yeah.
point. Like someone spent
Nah.
the time to cook for you.
So
Right.
when you're going to these, I understand, like, in Dallas, you got to go 10 places at once. Are you enjoying these meals with other people? Are you
Yeah.
doing it? You
I'll
sitting there
bring-
around with friends or something?
Yeah, I'll bring a friend along and then I'll give them all the leftovers. I'll be like, hey, have all this, or I'll go with the group of friends, or, if it's an event someone else was invited to, like I'll be with a group of friends, but it's eating alone is sad. Like it really is. I hate
Sometimes
eating
it's fun, but that's what I was trying to say is like, it is fun to enjoy a good meal with your friends
alone. It is.
or family.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I like that. That's one of my joys in life is when I do get to cook for people and they get to enjoy it,
For sure.
which is probably why I stick to chicken parm, because I know I can make it good.
Yeah.
Because it is sometimes nerve-wracking. Like, fuck, I hope you enjoy it. When you try something
That's a
different,
lot of pressure.
it is. It is. And I will tell you right now, I'm scared to grill. I don't grill.
Really.
That's one thing I won't do. And I don't know. I feel like I should be doing that.
That seems like something you would do. I feel like you'd be good at grilling.
I should be doing
It's
it.
intimidating though. Like,
That
there's
is
a lot-
super intimidating.
There's
to
a
me.
lot that goes into it. Like
For sure.
Yeah, we got to learn from Bradley's dad.
I'm really big on just like letting everybody else take care of it. Like, oh, you got it? Okay, good. I'll be here to eat it when it's ready.
are you the guy that brings like the Dr. Pepper to the pot?
Oh, yeah. Definitely bring some Dr. Pepper.
You
As- I have this thing where I like to drink certain drinks while I'm eating certain foods.
Yeah, I get that.
Are you like that?
Not really.
No?
But I get it. Like
Yeah.
some things go better.
Like Dr. Pepper and a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Or
about?
like a Mexican Coke and street tacos.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's weird in like the parts of Asia. Like we drink cold water with our meals.
Uh-huh.
They drink hot water with their meals, which
so weird.
is weird to think about. They're like, you're eating something warm. You want to wash down with something warm. No, like that's not
Yeah.
how we think. It's really interesting. I
Yes,
never thought about
so
that.
much of
That
it.
is interesting because they're also in like a hotter climate.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I know.
That's wild.
I'm like, why would you do that? But I
Is it
mean,
raining? Oh, it is raining. Shout out to the rain.
shout out to the rain.
Man, that's crazy. That is one thing I do want to do in my life if I get a chance is to travel and experience different food cultures. Like I think that's how you can experience cultures through food.
For sure. I feel like that's the best way. Food brings people together. You never know who you're going to meet. Like you could be sitting at a little cafe in Italy and like hit it off with the waiter or some random Italian family, you know, like you never know.
I definitely want to go to Italy.
I do
You
too.
should. I just got back.
How was it?
City abroad. It was amazing. The food, like not overhyped at all. Like it's like
Tech has a program in Italy?
yeah. So
Oh,
we
shit.
did the class I took was like I can't remember. It was like ag trade. So I do international ag trade stuff. So we went to visit like a ham farm because Spain is known for like their Spanish ham. So we got to see the whole process of how they process the ham and stuff. But anyways, Italy, jumping, so good. Like
Spain
the
too.
pasta. Yeah, the wine. Like I used to not be a wine person, but ever since I got back, I was like, this is good wine.
She was talking about that last night. I was so jealous. She was like, I need to crack
Yeah.
open my bottle of Spanish wine. I was like, oh my God.
You brought some
And the
back?
bread. Oh yeah, I did.
Nice.
But it's like, but then you come back with an appreciation for the U.S. though, because you don't have to pay for the bathroom. You have to pay for the bathroom
Oh,
in
yeah.
Europe. No free water. I
Wait,
was
what?
dehydrated the whole time.
You have to
Yeah.
pay for the bathrooms.
Yeah. It's like €1. And if you don't have any like cash, there's no ATM, so you're screwed.
Yeah, you want to talk shit about America. There you go, people.
Yeah, you
The
literally
fuck?
have to go abroad and you have a whole new appreciation.
For sure.
They like dry age their ham, don't they? Like
Yes.
you
Yeah,
just
the
like
beer
slice it
cone.
off and then you can eat it. Where the
Mhm.
fuck?
The Spanish ham, they're known for having like the mountain air dry up their ham. That's why it's so expensive.
Don't they eat like the acorns too? Like
Yes,
they
they
forage
feed them
for
acorns. The Iberico. They want to introduce them into the U.S. That's like the newest thing because it'll just be cheaper to produce and it'll be another market for the U.S. to like dominate.
True.
If you had to pick one, chicken, beef, which one would you pick?
Beef. For sure beef. I'm a beef loving Texan.
Beef,
Beef.
pork too. My bad, I meant to say that.
I would have said chicken. I feel like there's more that you can do with chicken. And then I would say beef.
That's
Pork
true.
is on my low.
Yeah, pork's not the best.
I don't
I
like
try to
pork.
stay away from that.
Me too.
I feel like I don't know. This is kind of a hot take, but pigs are really smart. You know, pigs are smarter than dogs. I don't feel like we should be eating
Aren't they
them.
like a third grader? Like they're
Well, I don't know about that,
That's
but
what I heard.
Emotional state or something. I know they're
just like their
kinda
brain is like that of
emotional.
a third grade child or some shit like that. They're
very
really smart,
intelligent.
and we're out here killing them, like, and doing things on them.
And I'm out here talking about bacon wrap dates.
Yeah, bacon's good, but I hear that a lot of pork has like worms and stuff in it.
Wild.
I think it's just where you get it because I know in like Germany the pork is fantastic.
Yeah, they eat
Like,
a lot of
it's-
like pork there.
Yeah, it's made different. It just tastes completely different. But I guess that's in every country it's different.
But I mean, we feed our pigs like trash.
In factory farms. Yeah, it's gross.
It is disgusting.
I mean, I love my degree, like animal science, because like it goes along with food in that you learn why why factory farmers do what they do, like why they have to. Like you think about like
To sustain the
Millions
population,
of people,
basically.
right?
Yeah.
You got to feed everybody.
yeah, and I mean like you see like for instance like sows, female pigs, moms, you'll see them like in these like really tight little crates, and you're like, oh, that's so inhumane. Why they can't move around?
Because they'll crush all the babies.
They'll crush the
Exactly.
piglets. They'll eat the piglets.
Yeah.
Like it's that they have
crazy.
to do that, And I mean, there's two sides to every coin, I mean, obviously, yeah, I wouldn't want to live like that, but at the same time,
Starvation's way darker.
yeah, or like eating the actual piglets, like you're
Yeah.
eating the profits,
So she'll step on them,
Yeah, and
like on
eat-
purpose,
eat
or
them.
just
No.
because it's that
Like, they
tight of a
don't know,
space,
almost.
She can just accidentally lay on them, suffocate them,
'Cause
They're
they're huge.
and piglets are really small when they're born. It happens. It can happen with cats too. Like a cat could lay on one of their kittens and kill it on accident. You never know.
This is a little off topic, but
Sorry.
it's a little off. No, I'm saying what I'm about to say is a little off topic. Have you ever seen the show Alone?
Mm-mm.
No, Alone? You've seen it?
Mhm.
Basically, people are dropped off in the wilderness alone. They have to record themselves. It's last man standing, but they starve. So they get to where like they're eating squirrels and mice and they're foraging for roots and berries and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
How? Yeah, they're like in Canada, aren't they?
Yeah, up like near British Columbia.
How long is it till you become feral? Like you're out there alone.
Human becoming feral.
Yeah, man, you're out there alone doing that shit. You
I mean,
come close to being feral.
I
like a
think
couple
that what, like
weeks.
maybe if no, I don't think so.
No?
Well, I mean,
You
in
don't
terms, I think there's a degree, right, or there's like a spectrum, and maybe you might become feral in certain ways where like you're a lot more open to eating things you normally wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I think that if you developed into a human like in this kind of environment, I don't think you could regress all the way back to just being like a wild person.
Yeah, but you'll go crazy. I mean, you don't have any really much mental stimulation.
They start going crazy from being alone.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like there's
emotionally.
stories of like the kids or something. Like kid would just wander off. And
Yeah, no.
then they become like they. Don't
I
know
seen that. That's
how
what
it
made me
is.
think
It's
of
called
that.
the Jungle
Yeah.
Book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
No, there was like that little like kid in Kentucky or something. He was like 5,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
and he disappeared for like a few days, and he came back. They found him, and he looked completely different. Like he was like
Yeah.
a little wild animal.
I heard
Dude,
about that. I mean,
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It kind of is. He survived, so yeah, it's funny.
you really have a new appreciation for your food though, because like here, like we get our food, you know, like even if you don't have the money for food, there are companies, there are organizations to help you, you know.
Mhm.
I was talking to one of my Vietnamese friends. Her family lives like in a village in like remote like Vietnam, and it's survival. It's all about survival there, you know.
For
Like
sure.
you have to, you know, go collect your food. If you don't do that, you starve, you know. And we have mental illness here that's, you know, like, oh no, social media is so sad. But they don't have that because they're in starvation mode, you know, like they're in survival. You know, they have to eat and they have to hunt to survive out there.
It's almost better, to
It
be
really
honest with you.
is.
Wait, which one?
Their lives.
Fuck that! I'm trying to live like that.
Or would you rather lose your mind in a wealthy country?
I like my luxury of going to the grocery store and getting whatever I need and coming home and having a house with AC and Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
I can appreciate both though.
Yeah, but I mean, at some point, it's detrimental to us because we're just so like you're saying, we're gluttons. We have no boundaries when it comes to technology.
Yeah.
Like people are literally going crazy, little
Well, a lot
by
of us
little.
couldn't even survive in the wild. Like we've
Right.
lost all those skills.
Yeah, that's,
No,
where,
it's
that's where balance comes in. You gotta have a little bit of balance.
Yeah, I agree.
But mental illness is just so huge in America, and
It
everyone
is.
else is like, "Why? You'll have everything," because
Yeah.
it's just it's different.
weird
We
to
don't
think
have
about it.
we don't have to rely on our human instincts or anything anymore. Like we just
It's a
live.
lack of discipline, in my opinion.
I agree with
That's
that too.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And balance, having getting off that damn phone, which is hard. Like for people like us, because we got to use that damn thing to make money.
Yeah, like
that's
it's my
what's crazy.
job.
Yep.
Like I'll be, you know how like iPhones they tell you like how long you were on your phone for a day and what you were on. I'll be on my phone like 10 hours a day.
That's
like
a lot.
literally, it's insane. Like
That is a
that's
lot.
the majority of my day.
Right.
Majority of my time I spend on my phone.
Do you do any like self-care practice to help balance that out?
Yeah, like I mean, I'm really bad about like keeping my phone in bed with me at night. Like when I fall asleep, I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, I want to watch TikTok. I've started putting it across the room so I don't do that.
There you go.
When I start to feel overwhelmed, I mean, even though I'm losing money, you have to take time for yourself. So like I'll be like, okay, today no social media. I'll go do things for myself. You know, I'll go to the spa, I'll go out with friends.
Nice.
I mean, it's so important, like for anybody, because everybody uses social media, and it really is toxic. It's overwhelming. Like you really need to do that if you're on social media.
I'm
Like,
glad you said that.
That's one thing I want to do is I need to do is like maybe like 10 minutes before I go to sleep or sometime take my phone and put it somewhere else.
Exactly.
10 minutes, dog.
That's a start. I got to start somewhere.
60 minutes just for the blue light.
Yeah, they say
But-
that it like affects your sleep pattern.
But I also can't sleep unless I have my TV on. So
Oh, really?
yeah, like I have to have sound.
I needed dead
That
silence.
fucking
Yeah,
silence
that's
fucks with me. I can't. And then like
Or at least
waking.
a fan.
You can't hear the fan? Yeah.
And no, it's not enough.
What about
And
your
then-
own breathing? I'm just kidding.
Also like waking up and not checking my phone immediately.
Yeah.
That
It's
too.
like
That's hard.
I do that.
It's because we're getting that dopamine, bruh.
Yeah,
We're addicted.
it's an addiction.
well, yeah. Well,
Let's
but
end on a
nonetheless-
positive
yeah,
note,
no,
though.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna ask you one last question. What's the best restaurant in Lubbock, Texas? In your honest opinion?
Just
Oh my
one.
goodness. Probably Dirk's. Dirk's is just so good. They do their chicken so well. Their sides are all so good. They've got different options like Korean fried chicken, Nashville hot chicken. You know, they have oysters too. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
That's downtown Lubbock.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah, it's right there by Flips.
They've got all the like sketches of Raider Red and stuff because
Yeah, my parents really liked it. We'll check it out. Maybe we should go sometime.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's go right now.
Take me with you.
I'm hungry. You got the hookup over there?
Not yet. Not over there, but
Let's just start recording like we're somebody.
true.
We'll take
Yeah,
all
well,
these cameras.
I thank you for doing this. And then anytime you want to come back on, we're here.
Yeah. Thank you
So,
for having me.
Before you get out of town, maybe we can do it again.
Yeah, I'll be here till next May. So
Oh, I
about
thought
a
it was
year.
December.
I graduate in December, but my lease ends in May.
Cool.
Oh, good. Then we got time
Definitely.
to make some stuff.
Yeah. I'm really grateful to be on here though. Like this is a lot of fun. Getting to know y'all is really cool. Talking
Yeah.
about stuff I love. This is
Yeah.
pretty dope.
Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Well, where can they follow you?
Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, YouTube, all Cowgirlseat.
You're on Pinterest?
I'm on Pinterest.
Or like, do you just post like the same pictures, kind of?
Yeah, I do it under their idea pins, which is like videos, but I have 3 followers on Pinterest. But
Okay, well,
I post a lot.
if you want to plug where people can follow you if you want.
I know.
No, it's all right.
I'm not famous.
All right. Well,
But thanks for having
no,
me. It
yeah,
was
thank you
really
for being
fun.
here. Appreciate it. And Swagadelic, got anything else to say?
I just want to say this was very interesting. I didn't even know stuff like this really existed to, here, especially here in Lubbock. And I'm looking forward to trying out some of these places that we mentioned.
Hell yeah. Swagadelic show coming back.
Swagadelic Show season 2 coming soon.
Hey, we're gonna be doing our sports podcast soon. I don't know what the title of that's gonna be,
I've been thinking about it. I don't know yet.
but
Needs to be
probably
good.
when the football season starts, we'll start
Okay.
it. We'll start,
Hell yeah.
We'll start it. And I got the green screen finally, so we can fuck around with that.
Yeah.
Snake Pit with Rattlesnake Roy on everything. Please follow that and subscribe if you're coming here and you're new. Thanks for listening, guys. One love, and we'll see you guys later.
Peace.